Hello, everyone. I was not expecting to do a live stream today, but I am. There is a potentially dangerous storm or tornado on the ground right now, I think. Sorry, I'm drinking, but yeah, so sorry that you see this, but I'm trying to get this working. I don't really want to see my own live stream, but I have to so I can get the pop-up chat for us. And now I have to go check to make sure everything's working and that kind of stuff. So, yes, but I hope you are tune in. Please subscribe to my channel. Sorry I haven't been posting for the last week too much. Instead of posting again, I've decided to do a live stream tonight. I think that will be enjoyable for y'all, or more and more enjoyable. Let's do this. Put that like that. Perfect. Then we can we want to make this one. We're gonna make this smaller. Okay, this is a confusing process. I know. Oh well, maybe for you, not for me. But oh my gosh, computer, what the heck? All right, now we're gonna get I'm gonna load the College of DuPage website. So I'm just going to let's go to the College of DuPage. Okay. Sorry if there's any background noise. There's a lot of lightning in a storm by me right now. I don't know if you just heard that, but not numerical models. What am I doing? I absolutely love the College of DuPage for doing these kind of radars. As I can show y'all velocity too. See here, I have our location selected. We're going to use the Minneapolis radars as the closest to these storms. You can see, when you see purple on this, that means it's 65 dBz. As you can see, there's a little bit of purple right there. This storm right here and then this storm right here are both under tornado warnings. And if we take a look at, we're going to take a look at base velocity. Switch to the current. Both of these storms have decent rotation. This one has pretty strong rotation. I think this one could likely have a tornado on the ground. That tornado could be maybe like EF1 or EF2 strength. Maybe even stronger. So if you are under a tornado warning right now, please take cover. These storms could both be producing tornadoes right now. You can see this one, this supercell right here, and we have an embedded supercell. I'm live streaming, Adrian, but you can see we have an embedded supercell right here at the hook, embedded in this little bit of a line shape. But I think this one has some very strong rotation. But I'm going to mute the mic real quick. I will let y'all see this radar picture. The radar pictures was taken at, if I use my Zulu time conversions. Great. And that was very close. Okay. Well, if I use my Zulu time conversions, this was somehow taken at 5:13 or 5:13 Eastern Daylight Time. If I use the Central Daylight Time, which is what I'm going to use for most of the night. This is taken at 4:13, which I don't know how that's possible, considering it's is 4:13 or 5. Well, it's 5:13, but I don't know how that's possible. All right, wait, I guess my clock's wrong on my the clock I'm looking at, I think, is like 4 minutes behind, so maybe like 4:17 Central Daylight Time. I'll be right back, everybody. Oh, I need to mute the mic. I will let you guys view these storms, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm sorry about that. I just really hope you guys are seeing what you guys are supposed to see. But right now, we have this cell right here under a tornado warning. That's a supercell. We have this embedded supercell right here. This was under a tornado warning. It still has very strong rotation. I don't know why they aren't keeping it under a tornado warning. I guess they just let it expire. This is the Minneapolis radar site, closest to these two storms. This one's embedded in a little bit of a line right there, as you can see. You can also take a look at base velocity. You can see the storm has rotation. And I wish I could zoom in a little bit, but I can't. Well, that doesn't really help, but just wait a second. Let me get zoom out of this. Sorry about that. Yes, we can see we have this area. These two storms right here. Oh, let's take a look at correlation coefficient. See if there's actually likely a tornado on the ground. This one, and so could that one. Wait a second. Looks like there is some potential debris right there. This one, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like there could potentially be some right there. A little bit of an increase. If we can also do this and zoom in on these pixels. There, okay, that's how we can zoom in. All right, let's go back to the base reflectivity. Hope you guys are seeing what I want you guys to see, but ooh, yeah, look at this thing. This thing has 65 plus DBZs in a pretty large area right here to supercell. This supercell used to have that. Now it's right like that. This one has a pretty good hook too. Look at that. This thing may even have a looks kind of like a debris ball. I don't think it is, but it could be potentially. Look at that shape right there. This storm. Let's zoom in on this. I'm not cell. Let's zoom in on this. Yeah, look at this storm, everybody. This thing is pretty bad. Like you can see, like we have this area. Jeez, my pen's big now. I gotta zoom out to fix this. Okay, my data has to load again. But if we zoom in, just look at this. Jeez, that is so big. Okay, guess what? It looks like we can't use pen while zooming in, but you can see look at the structure of this and look at the structure of this one. This one kind of looks worse better than the line. Let's also pull up a different radar we can look at. I'm not using the Texas radar again. I'm going to use a simple radar site a lot of normal people use, and that's going to be just a normal radar. I really kind of like the Weather Channel radar on their app. Everybody uses that pretty much. No, I mean I use Radar Scope. I mean, Weather Channel takes up a lot of things, or the Weather Channel Radar Scope's faster for me. But we can go out here and we can look at our storms. The reason I'm doing it like this is because right here, like this, we can look at we can turn on tornado and severe storms right here. See, we have two tornado warnings. These red boxes are tornado warnings. Tornado warning has been issued. This tornado threat has diminished for this cell, and this cell has a tornado warning on it still. This one expires at 4:30 CDT, and it is almost 4:30 for the. This is radar indicated rotation. This is why I like this radar site. It just shows like I can click on like this. See, this is a tornado watch in the yellow. Tornado watch going all the way from parts of not South Dakota, from all the way to the border of South Dakota and North Dakota, all the way through Minnesota and into Wisconsin. Like right now, we have this severe thunderstorm warning in the tornado watch right there. It is So okay, everybody, these yellow big boxes. These yellow boxes are severe or tornado watches. Pinkish ones are severe thunderstorm watches. We can also see these kind of orange polygons in here, orange boxes, severe thunderstorm warnings, these orange things. But then these red things, these red ones, are the tornado warning. If you click on this, you can figure out if it's confirmed. Right now, we only have one because this is diminished a little bit. One back there, I do see, because this one has pretty strong rotation. But that expires at 5:30, so we'll see if this one gets extended. I like this radar, though. I like this radar because you can see, like, everything. Like, we can go over, you see this pink color is a severe thunderstorm watch, and that is pretty storms moving in through New York and Pennsylvania right now, and even by Detroit. That one catches my eye a little bit. So that's a severe thunderstorm warning right there. Yeah, we can go look down here. See, these yellow boxes are severe thunderstorm warnings if you go down to Georgia, and these white ones are significant weather advisories. So we also can pay attention to those, which is what I like this radar, actually. I think I'm going to start using this radar more. It's been a while since I used this radar, too. So that is going to be good to use. And we'll also use the COD, but let's get into SPC. My computer's working very slow today. I haven't used it in a while I haven't used it much in the past week. But let's go view the convective outlook. Give it a second. Now, this live stream will likely be going on until possibly 10 tonight. I'm gonna do it probably until the tornado threat kind of diminishes, and it turns into more of a linear threat after the storm's gonna morph into a line, and my SPC is not working. And they're just gone. Here, wait a second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry everybody. I was just reading the National Weather Service tornado, which pretty much literally tells you every time there's a new tornado warning or if there's a continuing one, too. But we can see we're gonna look at the SPC's forecast. This is or Storm Prediction Center. We pronounce it like that. See, we have a moderate risk today. This tornado had an enhanced risk. I think last night late, and this is a moderate risk this morning. It says portions of Minnesota and Wisconsin. And the enhanced risk, you still need to watch out because storms will likely be firing up in the enhanced risk, and it could likely be tornadic also. Let's go to the tornado threat. Isn't that okay? 15% is significant. So, like if we think about, if we go back to March, there's a 10% chance with a significant area for tornadoes, and there's an EF4 that killed 23 people. So we need to. The SPC says this is worse than that, pretty much. So we need to watch out for that. Wind threat looks like it could potentially possibly be a derecho. And hail threat is still pretty good. Not the worst threat though. We only have, I think, one tornado warning now. I don't know why this one's not. This one right here is not leaving us, but we saw this one. Yeah, let's click this one. This one's storm has prompted a warning to move out of the area. This warning will be allowed to expire, but I think they're going to extend this warning for the storm to the south of Moose Lake and to the north of Minneapolis as a pretty strong supercell right there. And I am also going to do something. I'm just going to take this tab out. I'm going to look at the Texas radar too. That Texas storm chasing radar I used a while ago. It's not a very good radar, but it'll work. All right. I do not like your weather updates. And please tell me if you're enjoying the live stream so far, and tell me if I need to improve anything. crap off. Okay. All right, everybody. Texas storm chasing radars here. You can see we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings right here. I like this because we don't have to look up watches too. This is a storm of giant hail. This is our supercell. This is our supercell that has very short, still has some pretty good rotation on it. It's in this line right here by St. Cloud into north of Minneapolis. Then we have this area right here that potentially has some tornadoes. Not likely though. Looks like these storms back here could potentially fire up and get the tornado threat. Let's see if this is but okay. We don't have any tornado warnings right now, I don't think. You can still see the storm right there on the College of DuPage. What should we check out? No comments yet, which is not very good, but it's fine. Yeah, here you can click on the public severe weather outlook. You can see now we have a better visual. Better look at this storm. You have a moderate risk right here, coming from St. Cloud bound the Wazoo, to north of Minneapolis. Minneapolis, you have an enhanced risk. And the yellow is a slight. Sioux Falls, Mankato, Rochester, La Crosse, West Bend, Madison, you have a marginal. Milwaukee, you have a slight. Duluth, Minnesota, you have a marginal. Right on the end though, if you're south of town, you could have a slight too. Maybe enhanced. Fargo and Grand Forks, you've seen general thunderstorms today. Mason City, marginal. And all these little towns down here in cities, you have a just normal thunderstorms, like the afternoon pop-up ones. It could bring some damaging winds, maybe very small hail. Then it'll die out after dark. But could also possibly see, like by Durbecue, you could potentially see maybe even some severe storms. I mean, it's very unlikely, but you could potentially see one or two today. We have a cold front too that brought some severe weather into South Dakota earlier this morning. There was that one pesky severe thunderstorm that moved across the whole state. I think the whole north part of the state went through Aberdeen and those areas. Let's go back to the College of DuPage. You can see we still have these supercell right here, still going pretty strong. 65 plus DBZs right there. Any new tornado warnings? Let's see. No new tornado warnings, so that's fine. Anyway, let's go back over here. Anyways, got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings in this tornado watch right now. We'll have to see, because if we don't get any more tornado warnings today, I think this moderate risk is a bust in this area. But I think that the severe storms are not close to being over. I don't know why I'm clicking on significant weather advisories. It's just fun reading them. These 2 areas are our areas of focus, and over here later this evening, I'm gonna mute the mic and I'll just put it on the this radar site so you guys can see new warnings right here like this. And I'm just gonna mute the mic and I'll be back shortly. I'll be back. I'll just say like 10 minutes maybe. Hey everyone, I'm sorry about that. I'm just doing stuff. I was just looking outside right now at the storm I have, but which I'm gonna go check on the radar scope real quick in a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check this out. I mean, also look at the storms in Minnesota. Ouch. All right, I'm back. I told my mic's not muted, but I mean, like we still have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. This one's new. See if we click on it and we exit out of it. I think it might do that. Yeah, it did the same thing. Okay. Let's zoom out of that. And like we have some severe thunderstorm warnings in New York, Pennsylvania, and one in Michigan. Right on the coast of Michigan, right there. In the Great Lakes regions, we still have some in Georgia and some in Florida. A lot of widespread thunderstorm activity in Alabama, Georgia, and even into parts of Florida, the Florida area. Also, but let's go back up. Still, no more new tornado warnings yet. But we are using this radar. I think that there could potentially maybe be some more supercell development back here in this area that's not raining right now. That's why there's a tornado watch, probably. This tornado watch is tornado watch 524 until 10 p.m. This part of it till 10 p.m. This part over here is until 10 p.m. also. So this is all the same watch we are looking at right here. This watch goes from Minnesota into Wisconsin. This big yellow area goes even right onto the border of South Dakota and into not on the border of North Dakota. Right here, this tornado watch. For some reason, the yellow is tornado watches. I'm not sure. I would think that like pink would be tornado watches, or this color over here maybe, because tornado watches are or tornado warnings, and this is red. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's like this, but now we can also turn on storm tracks, and we can look at these storms. See, evidently that is a tornado. That is kind of weird. And I don't like this here. I'm going to go pull up let's go look at the satellite on COD meteorology. I'm going to pull up a new tab. It's fine. I have so much bookmarks. Let's get this working. Now we just need to go up here, and then we can turn on composite radar also. So yes, everybody, you can see like after these storms have passed, we have some new storm development, and we have some sun. Minneapolis, sun's out. There's South Minnesota, sun is out, providing pretty strong instability. Here is our supercell right here. We've been keeping an eye on ever since the live stream has started. And keep an eye on that supercell. And this little line of thunderstorms right here, it's moving into Wisconsin soon. In the Wisconsin area, but that's just thunder. We can also take a look at Cape values. Of course, I can't see them because I'm blind. SPC graphics. This is helpful. Now let's turn off composite radar and Cape, and we are left with just the SPC graphics. So if you all can see this red line, inside of that red line, kind of like my forecasts, my weather forecast, I use lines. That's the red line. That's the moderate risk. You can see our supercell. If I turn on, I don't know why I turned off the composite radar. You can see our supercell we've been watching is in the moderate risk. so it's expected to potentially drop a tornado. And these storms back here fire up and likely in the enhanced risk possibly and go into the moderate risk and produce all these storms are in the moderate risk over here. Let's take that off. You can also take a look at tornado probs. Tornado probs are the highest. The highest. These black lines, like that go like that. That is the hatched risk, and then this orange box is the 15% area. So the highest risk for tornadoes is in this orange box right here. You can see our supercell is in there. And so is this one right here. It's not supercell, but our supercell is in there. So that thing is expected to likely have a tornado with it. I think it's expected to do it. Let's take a look at wind probs. You also see we have a 45% chance for damaging winds of a significant threat also, which could potentially be dangerous and could potentially maybe be a derecho. Well, what should we look at? Mesoanalysts. Gosh, College of DuPage is a really good website for looking at severe weather. Like the HRR model has like a lot of stuff. The only thing it needs is a sounding, just to be able to look at severe soundings from it. That's why I use Tropical Tidbits, because you can use soundings in the HRR models. Let's take a look at, let's turn off the SBC graphics. Let's take a look at, I mean, probably just like play the past radar, so it's going to be pretty laggy. We can see where our supercell has started right there. Well, that was a previous supercell that started right there. It was Tornado 1 a while back. And then this little line of this embedded supercell is right there. This one kind of died. This one kind of stole all the strength. Let's pray it plays out fastly. And you can see this thing right here. Jeez, the thing has a good hook. The thing has a really very good hook. See, still in the tornado warnings, which is not the best. Well, I mean, it's good for people living out there, but no tornado warnings yet. We can see that there's that hook in that storm. Let's take a look. What else can we view? Let's view dew points. You can see dew points of that's 7. Okay, I'm gonna draw. This line right here. I'm drawing under to the south of the blue is 75 plus. This sorry, there's any background noise, but this line right here underneath that is 72 plus under this line right here. That is 72 plus. So there's a very high dew points. Pretty high dew points to support some severe weather today. Take a look at wind gusts and turn off dew points so we don't have. Oh my gosh. Here, wait a second. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that because there's no tornado warnings. I'm not going to comment or whatever it's called. Give you guys talk much. I'll just mute the mic, and then if there's a tornado warning, I will come back. I'm going to turn on watches and warnings. Now, if this is working correctly. Oh, everybody. Okay, so I don't know, but these, if you guys can see this faint red box, let me get rid of this. This is going to take forever. But if you guys can see this faint red box, that is the tornado watch. You can see these these yellow things. Those yellow things are severe thunderstorm warnings. And if you see a thing that's red and looks like that, that is a tornado warning. So we'll keep doing that. But this red box is the tornado watch. And yes, this red box. This I wish I could circle it for y'all, but I can't right now. Public severe weather outbreak. I'm just gonna exit that. Why we need it? Let's go back here and then now this is actually a decent radar when I turn on the watches and stuff. Because this thing updates automatically. Like right now, this is at 21:46 Zulu. If I transfer that to Central Daylight, that is 5:46. So it's a little bit behind, but not too much. We can also we can see like how our supercell is kind of materialized. Like we used to have tornado warnings out there, but then they expired. But I'm gonna mute the mic again, so you guys don't have to listen to my crappy voice. Hey everybody, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just back. I'm just gonna talk for no absolute reason, but so we can we are looking at our severe thunderstorm warnings right here. A few of those in severe thunderstorm warnings. I don't know why this kind of connects. It's kind of weird. But this is a better radar than what I've been using. I like how it's more HD. We can like see good hook echoes and stuff. And then this you can't see crap. And this is really smooth. But this is not smoothed too much. You can see like this still has some pretty good hook right there. Pretty good hook feature. We can also let's go down to we can turn on like what we want. But I'm going to I'm not going to mute the mic. See, this thing just got uploaded. Now this just got updated. This is the radar picture from 4:56. So this is new. See, this storm is starting. Looks like it's tightening up a little bit. Let's go turn off watches and warnings for a quick moment. Zoom in on this. So this looks good. You can see the storm looks like it's kind of tightening up a little bit with the hook. We can also see like the shape of this thing, this cell. You can see how this thing kind of loops around like that. That's a pretty bad. It looks like a pretty bad storm right there. Uh, we also see some storms right there, right here. Yeah, maybe some firing up back here. It could potentially be some supercells. All right. Well, I'm just gonna mute the mic so you guys don't have to hear my voice. I need to turn on watches and warnings though. That would be good. All right. If there's a tornado warning, I will come back and alert y'all. If there's not, then I will be back in like 20 Hello everyone. I'll be right back and shortly. Hello everybody. Whew, severe weather. All these yellow boxes are severe thunderstorms. We got one for this cell, one and two for this our old supercell. Now we're just going to look at the composite radar now for a few minutes, so we don't have to look at like clouds and all that stuff. Let's turn off watches and warnings so we can just view the storms. You can see this storm here going in the Wisconsin regaining some of its strength, and then supercell's kind of getting involved in a line. So it may reduce the tornado threat with this. I think that the tornado threat may even be ramping down a little bit. We'll have to see about that one. I mean, the storms we have now are not showing signs of really having any rotation, but there could still be some more development behind them. We'll have to take a look at that. But you see, we've had this supercell right there that was tornado warned a while back. Then this line formed. There's another supercell in that line. Nothing at a good hook. Like right here, this was at 21:30. That was 4:30 p.m. Eastern or Central Daylight Time. See, I think I had a decent, pretty good. That was when it was tornado warned. It had a good hook on it. Then it kind of got involved in this line. It's moving to the. It's kind of dying out a little bit. Not dying out, but it's kind of getting more linear. Let's just take a look at the clouds now. Yeah, you can see we have this one big giant cloud base, one big overshooting top with all these storms under it. But then there's a lot of instability, like to the south by Minneapolis, here in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Not even clouds right there, which still means there's a good amount of instability right there. And in those areas, we can turn on our SPC graphics for the day one outlook. And in those areas, you have a slight risk, even an enhanced risk, and a moderate risk right here. So I'm expecting some severe weather in those regions. I'm gonna put this down, okay? I'm expecting some severe weather in those regions. Let's see if there's any better ways we can look at this without using the Minnesota area. Oh, let's just go back and use the Minnesota one. I mean, I think it's probably the best. This Minnesota one out of Minneapolis. Or central Minnesota, I should say. And we can see these cloud tops have really been overshooting. Giant anvil, probably. It's a giant overshooting area. But let's go back to composite radar. I like the composite radar because it blends everything together, but it doesn't smooth it either. Like it doesn't like take away all the interference and stuff, and still like see the storms really good. And it's a pretty big area too. You can see this storm right here is pretty strong, and then don't even know where my pen is right now. Okay, because it literally blends in with the black stuff. I can't see anything. And then this storm's getting involved in a little bit of a more linear threat. These are in the moderate risk area too. So we'll have to take a look. We'll have to keep an eye on these, but I'm about to go eat dinner. And so I'll probably be like maybe 45 minutes. It just depends. When I eat dinner, I never really know how long it's going to be. It could be probably in between 30 minutes to maybe even 2 hours. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to see about that. But yes, we can see these storms right here we have, how they have kind of formed. The moderate risk was not even being used before, but now it is getting some pretty good storm activity in it. But while I'm eating, I'm going to turn off the SPC graphics like this. And I'm going to go to does it look good if I put counties in? Yeah, let's put counties in. Why not? We can go take a look at, I'm going to put up the watches and warnings, because I'm not going to be eating, and I'm going to be eating, and I'm not going to know if there's a tornado warning, but you guys will know, because you will see the same like it'll look the same as the yellows, or like the same as these yellow boxes, other than it will be filled with red. So yes, but I'm going to turn my mic off for dinner right now. Hello, everyone. I'm back here. Sorry about that. I was eating dinner, but now I should be free to upload a post. But right now, we have a tornado warning that catches my eye in Wisconsin. It has pretty strong rotation with it. I think that if there is a tornado on the ground, it's definitely rain wrap. You can go look at the COD meteorology. Let's go up to that 2255. Okay, so this is new. Yes, we can see this is our storm is under a tornado warning. You can see the inflow notch right there. Let's also check out the base reflectivity. I'm going to get check radar scope. I think this thing has some very strong rotation. Now, this does not look as bad as it does on radar scope. Radar scope can like super res, but you can see, look at this rotation right there. And that is some very strong rotation. You can see if I leave this, I'm going to leave this circle here. I'm going to circle it like this. Oh, wait, that's too. So the tornado would be right there, okay? So if I get my pointer out and we go to, see what this does. Ooh, that's kind of good. Yeah, it's not too good though. If you go here like that, we can go to base reflectivity. Okay. You can see where the tornado would be. It's in the middle of this rainfall. But you can see like how it's moving around. But I'm going to check the correlation coefficient on this, then I'm going to go to my phone and check it. Nothing that really catches my eye in this thing. That blue's not debris. So I'll go check it. I'll go get the super res on my phone or on radar scope because that's a very good radar. So I'll be right back. All right, everybody. I got some news. I think right to the north of the town of Barron, which if I circle this, about right there, I think that there's maybe a little bit of debris. I'm not sure, but we're definitely going to keep an eye on this tornado warning storm, and I'm not going to mute my mic right now. Dang, sorry, I'm getting right off my leg. Yeah, let's look at that. This thing. This is the closest radar site in the Minneapolis St. Paul radar still. We can also look at different tilts. I love this radar site. Let's check out. Check out storm total precipitation. You can see some areas down here have received quite a lot. Even these green areas. The green areas have received a lot too. That's 288. Hydrometer classification, HHC. You can see these red colors. Those are hail. There's likely a lot of hail in the storm, and that could be potentially reaching the ground. Echo tops too. You have purples, 58,000 feet potentially, maybe even higher. Very tall storms, potentially probably 55,000 feet. So these are very, very tall storms. I've already said that, but these are. Let's go back over here and see our tornado warning. You can see how these storms. This storm that's could be producing a tornado right now is under a tornado warning. Earlier, I think about like an hour ago, is a supercell. Right now, it may be. I think it's a high precipitation supercell embedded in a line. This blob of rain right there. Wait a second. But we'll also have to keep an eye on this. We can also take a look at the widespread thunderstorm development in the southeast. And so this is the Atlanta radar site. A lot of showers in southern Georgia, some in north of Georgia, some here in central Georgia, over here. in these areas. We can also go down to the Florida radar site over here, but we're not going to do that. We need to pay attention on this first tornado warning. The Minneapolis St. Paul radar site is right here. We can also go like this, and we can look at the. We're looking at the visible stuff right now. Let's just let this load. All right, let's take off watches and warnings. You can see this right here is our tornado warning storm. These overshooting tops right here. You can see this is big area right here, and there's sun out here, so there still could be some pretty bad storms outside of the area. You need to pay attention. But I'm gonna mute the mic very shortly. Hello, everyone. I'll be right back again. Somebody calling me, of course. All right, hello everybody. Please leave a comment or chat in the chat, or just you can talk in the chat. I'll answer any questions. Yes. Sorry, Andrew's not here. He can't talk right now. He's busy. But David Schlotthauer will be live in about an hour, evidently, or he may be live right now. I'm not sure. He planned it for like 8:45 or something. But I'm here to cover these potential tornadoes right now. Take a look at supercell composite. Yeah, look at this supercell composite numbers peaking right here. Wait a second. All right, hello everybody. I was just telling everybody in my family to shut up, but let's get rid of the supercell composites. Yeah, you can see we have our area right here. There's some pretty strong wind shear. I think that there still could be some potentially strong tornadoes tonight. We'll keep an eye on that situation. This storm, I think, still has a tornado warning. I got to restart this radar. Let's wait for this to do that thing. Ouch. Should probably put that down. Wait a second. I picked the scab and it's bleeding more than any other scab I've ever seen bleed before. So I'm gonna go get a tissue. Sorry. All right. So I know this radar sucks. This is like a normal, crappy, smoothed out radar. But I'm just using it for pretty much for the warnings, because the warnings are pretty good, I think. You can see our area here of major focus right here currently. Later tonight, towards when I end the live stream, it'll be out here. I'm probably gonna end the live stream at probably 8:30, or 7:30 Central Daylight Time, depending on where you live. But okay, I have my first comment, and that is a comment from Andrew's weather predictions. I have to answer his calls, so I guess I'll have to go do that. I'll be right back. Oh. I don't know why my phone didn't ring. Hello? Hello? Okay then. All right. Well, I don't know why the no end it later. Okay. I guess I'm going to 9:30. For some reason, Andrew, I don't know if you're watching this, but for some reason I can't hear you whatsoever. I literally cannot hear you at all. All I hear is like a bunch of road noise. But hello, everybody. Please leave a comment or say something in the chat and tell me if you like my logo. It's my profile picture, pretty much. Instead of that lightning strike, I actually made a logo. It has my name, Weather by Tyler, in it, and it says weather forecasting, because I do weather. Well, I mean, I don't really do much forecast. I look at models and stuff. I mean, I do weather forecasting. Let's just say that. And I do it more in depth in the Weather Channel, I think. I'm probably gonna start making my storm, or my, based off the Storm Prediction Center, I make like these forecasts. I use like their parameters, like the enhanced risks. Answer, please. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. This is the I'm never gonna be able to hear him. I'll just mute the mic and so if I can get him on, that'll be good. No, I don't do that. Google Hangouts. Hello, everybody. So yeah, we have a severe thunderstorm warning right here. 80-mile-per-hour winds. Jeez, at this line right there that was under a tornado warning a few minutes ago. I guess the rotation has weakened slightly. You know, we have a severe thunderstorm watch out here. This thing's a PDS. Severe thunderstorm watch. Evidently. Or that's what Andrew said, but I guess it may not be telling me what it's for, which is unfortunate. Yet I guess it doesn't tell me what the watches are for. Oh, I disconnected. Wait a second, everybody. I'm gonna go try and answer my. For some reason, he may be doing. I don't know why I'm disconnected. Hello, everyone. I have Andrew here. Andrew says something again. All right, that's him. Told me to look at the SPC, so that's what I'm going to go do. Let's pull this up, everybody. That's just his sister.
There was headaches at sale just north of Minneapolis.
Yeah, but we have a moderate risk today for severe weather.
And a bunch of golf balls as reports north of the severe finish. And a bunch of hail reports with the storm by Phillips, Half Inch, P, and Dime.
That's good.
That storm by that storm that's by Eau Claire should get severe thunderstorm. Tornado.
I know. I've been looking at that for a while. Let's see that here, everybody. If you could hear it.
It's probably dropped a wedge and everyone's out and probably gonna be a lot of people die.
Andrew.
What in the world are you doing, Daddy? Yeah.
Andrew, I think that it may have been a rain-wrapped tornado, short-lived rain-wrapped tornado.
Probably not.
That thing has a lot of winds. That thing has one for 80-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, and ping pong ball.
I think the winds are going to be a bit worse. Maybe some isolated flooding.
Why do we take a ticket?
All right, sorry. That he's not talking to me. He's talking to his parents. But dang.
They have people at every exit, so we got nothing to worry about.
Do you have the SPC website pulled up?
Oh yeah, I have it pulled up already. Okay. Let's go take a look at the public severe weather outlook, everybody. You can see we have our moderate risk right here, going from St. Cloud to Wazoo, almost Green Bay. Green Bay, you have an enhanced risk. What's that?
Minneapolis should be in a slight air soon because the storm coverage is off to most of it's off to their north and to their east.
Yeah, Minneapolis may go into a slight. Dang, that's stormed by Chetek and New Albern in Wisconsin. Right in this moderate risk. It's not looking too good. I think that's some pretty strong rotation. You can even look at this on this radar site.
They dropped the warning for 1 inch hail.
The 1 inch hail, okay.
There's been wind reports, so one was trees uprooted or snapped, the roof falling off. And another 1 inch tree limbs broken shingle. That was north of Amory, Minnesota, or no, Wisconsin.
Yeah, okay, everybody. You can see our strong rotation over here. Right here is a broad area of circulation. This broad area of circulation right there. You can see the winds are out of the southeast. You can see they're inflowing from right here, likely the east, which is kind of weird. But the wind's going outbound, so they're going this way, which is kind of weird. But the rest of the cold front hasn't swept over here yet. But look at this. And first, everybody, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more weather content like this on some big severe weather days, hurricane days. My buried live streams kind of sucked, but that's my fault. And please, and on winter storms too. And sometimes winter storms and severe weather will happen, like with the cold fronts, with the low pressure systems, and above the warm fronts, you can sometimes get snow. A lot of times in the winter. And so we will be able to cover those too, which will be good. But I'm not going to cover every single winter storm because it's kind of weird out.
You should probably cover the ones that drop above a foot or in blizzard conditions.
Yeah, I'll cover like the ones that drop above a foot of snow or blizzard conditions. As you heard,
or
Andrew.
Maybe some winter storm things.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna do it for like every little.
And big ice events.
Yeah, and like winter storms that happen in like the south, like Texas. Like if like another winter storm Diego happens and drops like a lot of snow by Texas, and even in North Carolina, I would do a live stream for that. I mean, that was on a weekend when I had school, but it was on a weekend, so I could live stream all the time. So I would have done a live stream for that. This also, everybody, this storm right here that we are looking at right now, this storm and going through in Wisconsin right now, this storm has a bunch of lightning with it, so you should already be inside. And the winds are going to be very bad. Mm-hmm.
You should probably go down to your basement if you have one, but if you're not, then I would probably go down into an interior room like a bathroom, no windows.
Yeah.
Lower level.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard Andrew what he said? Yeah, my phone. All right, well, I'm just looking at some storms right now. Oh, great, my phone almost froze.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I think the outbreak is mostly moving into Wisconsin.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an outbreak yet.
I think they're going to go survey north of Minneapolis and Wisconsin because I'm pretty sure there was a tornado.
I think there was. I mean, I'm sure they're going to survey that area. I'm almost 100% sure they're going to survey that area, too.
And then probably tomorrow morning when wake up, probably hear damage reports up there.
Yeah, damage reports.
And I'm guessing it's going to be, it might be hard to tell if it's a tornado or a straight line Jimmy winds because of the 100-mile-per-hour.
Here, wait a second. Yeah, wait a second. Hi, Weather Dude 512. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Weather Dude 512. Weather Dude 512. Sorry, I can't not pronounce anything right. I hope you are having a good evening so far. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
Andrew says he hopes you are having a good one too. Oh, that reminds me. I need to file my storm damage report or my wind damage report. From the storm that left wind damage around my house earlier today.
Oh, I was like looking for it and I'm like, oh, I couldn't find it. That's fine.
I'm going to weather.gov actually. I'm going to the Atlanta one, and I'm going to actually file like a real storm report. Like you'll see the storm report. I gotta do that real quick. So I'm just gonna create a new tab, and I'll leave the radar in this because I need to go file a storm report before it gets too late. Because I had a lot of wind damage from my house. And I will continue checking out the. And thank you for tuning in, Weather Dude 512, and don't put that right there. I don't want you guys seeing that radar. Gosh. Oh my God. All right, Andrew had to go because his parents are tired of him talking about weather. That happens a lot to me, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to minimize this. I'm gonna get this back on the COD. Perfect. Okay. All right. As I've already said, hi, Weather Dude 512. Hope you're having a good evening. Okay, Andrew's weather predictions can still talk on YouTube, which is that's my phone charger. Dang. Okay. Well, I'm filing this storm report right now for wind damage earlier. I just want to get it in for the day. I had wind damage by my house, so I'm going to go to my National Weather Service of Atlanta and try to file this. I don't know how you do this. Storm reports. I guess that's where I need to go. Oh yeah, I get to find my Coney County. It's really hard to file a simple storm report. Coney County. Location, nearest street intersection. All right, this is hard, but I need to, July 19th, simple. Event time. Let's see. This is at about 5:05 p.m. All right. Oh, wait. There was no tornadoes. No, that's probably a notification from Andrew. No, it's not. Okay. All right, everyone. So that is done. I'm going to mute the mic for a second. All right. So Andrew said, remember, because there is no tornado warning, you should still go to your basement or interior room if a severe thunderstorm warning is issued for damaging wind gusts of 75 miles per hour or above. And he said, tell that to the chat, and that's what I just did. But I'm going to mute the mic for a short minute. I got to go do something. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something, but yeah, we can look at these storms here. This is like when it was an individual supercell under a tornado warning, and then it kind of morphed down like this, and now it's a big blob with some rotation in it that could have produced a tornado. Likely did in Wisconsin, right? Maybe here in, I'd say it probably produced a tornado maybe in this area, right here in these portions of these two counties in Wisconsin. To see what the National Weather Service says. If they do damage surveys. Remember, we have a moderate risk for some severe weather tonight. And that's it pretty much right now. But we are just looking at the severe weather pretty much for the rest of the night. Oh, and shout out to Weather Dude 512's channel. I think he has like 300 some subscribers. He had the channel for a lot longer than I have, I think. His channel is like I think maybe, I don't even know how old it is. I think like a year and a half old. But I'm not sure. He has like a few channels, but his main channel is WeatherDude512. So please go subscribe to him. And also subscribe to my channel so we can try and hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Just shooting it kind of high. I don't think we're going to make it there. But I think that we could potentially have a chance and try and get some more subscribers. So next year I can have some better equipment so I can do better videos and stuff. And so if I have more subscribers, I'm gonna get probably GR2 or GR2 Insight or whatever that good radar is. Or yeah, I'm gonna get some really good radars if I do get a lot of subscribers. But I mean, I'm not gonna be paying $100 a month. And share this, and share that. Please share the screen. Please share the stream to your friends and family, because if you are having a severe weather outbreak and you have like a moderate or a high risk, I'll be there to cover unless it's before 4 p.m. after August 7th on a weekday, because then I have school and I'm not going to be able to do anything. Because I'm not skipping school to do severe weather live streams, but after that, I will definitely live stream if there's a moderate or a high risk likely. Let's get this done. Sometimes if there's an enhanced risk that is issued for tornadoes, I will also do a live stream. But if there's an enhanced risk like issued for damaging winds, or hail, I'm not going to do a live stream. But we can see we have these storms. No tornado warnings right now. Wait a second. Yes. So I mean. Oh my gosh, I say nobody can ever be quiet. Ever. Oh gosh. Okay, so we have severe thunderstorm warnings still in north of Detroit. We have these severe thunderstorm warnings that are being issued for 1.50-inch hail, tornado possible, and 80-mile-per-hour winds. It has a very strong winds right there potentially. Still, we have no tornado warnings. We have a line going through Wisconsin right now and just leaving Minnesota. Looks like Minnesota at 9 p.m. Minnesota will probably be dropped down to maybe a marginal or a slight risk. We'll have to take a look at that. I think this tornado watch may expire pretty soon, or they may drop it. I don't think there's going to be much storm development out here. I think that tornado threat may be going down slightly. Just a little bit. I think it may be going down because, we're gonna start to the storms are kind of turning into a very linear threat with some embedded tornadoes possible, but not really strong tornadoes likely or possible anymore. We can see we have a moderate risk into Wisconsin. Probably, I'd say it's no more moderate risk in Minnesota. I'd say maybe I'll leave parts of Minnesota with an enhanced risk, but no more moderate. What else can we look at? O'Leary. I hate this radar. This radar is just so ugly. This radar is smoothed out so bad. You can literally not see anything. There's been a confirmed tornado with this storm right here. Final cloud reported. I don't even know if this is that or that. You can also go to the SPC and take a look at storm reports for today. Like if we go to click on here on storm reports, you can see today's storm reports. This will get updated soon too. This was updated at 23:35 which was, I think that's probably in my time. Which 23:35. That's 6:35 Central, 7:35 my time. You can see some scattered wind reports out in the Georgia, even by the Appalachians, the Blue Ridge in Georgia. Some wind reports, and the wind reports are in the blue. Hail reports are in the green colors, but then these square boxes mean significant high wind reports of 65 knots plus, which I think is about 70 miles per hour plus. There's those black boxes, and these triangular boxes are large hail, 2 inches in diameter plus. And then you can see a lot of wind reports here in Pennsylvania and some portions of New York. And you have this area right here. These are from the storms in South Dakota earlier. We had some strong winds with those, like 70 mile per hour, a lot of winds. And then we had some storms that had large hail. We had a supercell that had large hail and went through parts of Minnesota, I think about 12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a little bit after that. But then we have these storms over here, which are posing some very strong damaging winds. But we have no tornado reports today. So I think that so far they're them issuing a moderate risk for tornadoes was sort of a bust. I think that might have been a bust so far. Unless something happens, I think the moderate risk for tornadoes, 1 or 2 more EF2 plus tornadoes. Yeah, that's what Andrew says. I mean, I'm not 100% sure about that. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen anymore. I think that the tornado threat's kind of going down. I think the more moderate risk for tornadoes was kind of a bust. I think that there's still a wind threat, though. Likely a pretty bad wind threat with these storms going through that area. See, a lot of the wind problem, it seems like so far today, Minnesota, South Dakota have been hit the hardest by bad reports, and Wisconsin seems to be getting hit too. But no tornado reports have been done yet. We'll let this update soon. But I'm going to mute the mic real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, we can see we've had a lot of reports today. No tornado reports though. You see like these these slash numbers right here. Like the slash, like on the right side of the slash, those are like the significant ones. So wind reports, these black boxes are significant winds. And then these triangular ones, okay, just got updated for 2340 or 640 Central Daylight Time. Just got updated. More wind reports in Wisconsin. That's about it. But that's it. No more wind reports in Wisconsin. You can see, like, so far I've only had 3 black boxes, squares. You can see that's right there. That number is shown right there, 3. Then with hail reports, we've had 7 triangular ones, evidently, and so that is shown right there. And this is the total reports. We've had 107 today. So it's definitely not been a calm day, severe weather-wise. But no tornado reports. We had some in here in Tennessee. We got some North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Some in Pennsylvania, New York, Michigan, by the Detroit area. One in New Mexico. I'm not sure about that. And we've had some of our severe weather area up there. Now let's go look at something. Yesterday's reports. For 7/18, you can see there's a lot of wind reports and even some tornado reports. But let's go back to today. Oh yes, we just got a new update for the 6:45. All right, so you see, this is what we are looking at. What happens to that? Okay, just is the same thing. Here we see some, not much more wind reports, but wind seems to be the leading factor today. Even some hail. All right. Even some hail reports have happened today. So definitely not calm. But I wanted to show y'all like the most active day storm report wise so far this year. So this caused me to do a lot of going back. Monthly and annual summaries. 2019 severe weather summaries. This is all the severe weather reports we've had in 2019. All of them. Blue dots are wind, green hail, red tornadoes. Look at all the damaging winds. And hails, especially out here in the plains, and tornadoes a lot in here and out here. California, actually, you guys gets a lot of weak tornadoes in the winter when you have like the low pressure systems with the cold front. They get some weak tornadoes. It's not definitely calm, but they don't get like EF2s. They either get like EF0s and maybe the lower end EF1s. You can see most of our severe weather peaked in mid-April. I remember that one. Now we can see our. Ow. Wait a second. Our most active day for 2019 was 4/14/19. If we go back there to 4/14, this is the storm reports for 4/14, which is April 14th, 2019. You can see a lot of tornadoes. I remember this was a widespread eastern coast severe weather day, even down towards where I am. But if we go down, go back here, you can see like. But I mean, even March 3rd is not even on this list. No days in March are on this list. Because March 3rd wasn't a very hit pretty unpopulated areas in southern Georgia, so there wasn't much reports, and plus wasn't very widespread coverage of severe weather. Let's find where I need to go. Here, I need to go back. Let's go back to 2018. 2018 severe weather summaries. This is all of 2018. You can see a lot of wind reports across the eastern area. Severe weather peaked in late June, which is kind of weird. Yes, the most active day was June 28th, by far. Wait, what the? October 31st was the top 10. It was the number one top 10 tornado day. That's funny, actually. Oh yeah, a lot of tornado reports. I didn't even pay attention much to like the weather. I'm kind of new to the weather prediction. I've always paid attention to the weather, and I'm new to like the weather predictions, like making weather predictions off of weather models. I only started that in like late December. That's when I started my YouTube channel. Because the only reason I wanted to do that, and that's why I started the YouTube channel back then, because that's what I wanted to do. And I've been doing my not very good YouTube channel for a while. Wow. December 1st, a lot of tornadoes in Indiana. December 1st, I remember that. I don't know where those tornadoes came from, too. I don't know why there was tornadoes that day. A lot of these days in May were kind of weird. I mean, December 1st, October 31st, August 28th. It's not a date you really see a lot of tornadoes. You see like the most tornadoes in April, May, and June is what I normally go by. You can see our severe weather outbreak totals. Let's go back. 2017. Yeah, there was a lot of high risks in 2017. A lot of tornado reports, a lot of wind damage, and a lot of hail. But it peaked in late February and early March of 2017, and there was a lot of there was a big squall line that in early April that went through like the whole USA, even into Georgia and stuff, even into that area. And then on April 5th, there's a high risk day. Let's go down here. I think at one of the top 10 days would be April 5th. Yeah, 8, which is April 5th. Yeah, a lot of tornado reports. One of which, that one right there, is close to me. I remember that day. Okay, that's hail. I want to go to find tornado reports. Georgia, it's Walton County. It's Walton County. It's the county next to me, but that tornado report, I remember that, but alright, let's go back to yes, I'm sure you guys don't want to see this, but we're gonna go back to our current reports for today. SPC storm reports. Here we are. Okay, okay. Yeah, so this is storm reports for today. Still no tornado reports. This is updated at 7:50. No tornado reports. Still. This tornado threat is still showing off being a bust. Let's take a look at the latest radar. I was at same. That was a good time to see. No tornado warnings. No tornado warnings. So if there's still no tornado warnings at 8:15, I'm probably, or 8:10, or 8:05 and be 8:10, I'm gonna end the live stream. I mean, there's no point in live streaming if there's no tornado warnings. I mean, tornado warnings was the only reason I'm live streaming, really. I was not expecting a live stream tonight. I was just like, there's a pretty bad looking storm, which was this storm when it was all the way back in Minnesota, about right there. I noticed that and I wanted to live stream. But I was not expecting to do live streams for just nothing. I want to do it for tornadoes, but there is no tornado warnings right now. I don't think that this is panning out. I mean, it's like they failed back on it, and the SPC kind of failed back on March 3rd, but now then they kind of busted it. There's no tornadoes. Not much. I think in total there's only been like 2 or 3 in Minnesota. Maybe 2 or 3 with this supercell that started right here. It may have spawned a few tornadoes, maybe even an EF2. But then there's only like another EF0 possibly with another previous supercell. That thing is long gone. So I mean, I'm not sure. I still think that a moderate risk was needed for today. But sorry. Looking at these storms on radar scope, and maybe some more development to the north of Minneapolis with these 2 storms. That may be another supercell forming right there. We'll have to keep an eye on that too. Still, no tornado warnings, just some severe weather. I filed my wind damage report. All right. There is a strong rotation in Tomahawk, Wisconsin. All right, we'll take a look at that. Tomahawk, Wisconsin. I'm not sure where that is. Guess I'll look on radar scope. No, there it is. That's easy. Andrew, which radar are you using? There's not really any good close radars for this. No, I think that's super thunderstorm warning. Wrong, severe thunderstorm warning. That's the correct one. Okay, yes, you're using the Green Bay one. That seems to be the best one. Ooh, yeah, that's some relative Green Bay. Okay, that's what I'm using. Yeah, I think that's let's switch radar sites. Or let's switch let's get a localized sectors. Okay, now the severe weather is moving into Wisconsin, so we're gonna go back to Wisconsin. Everybody, this storm right here is showing some signs of rotation. This is an individual supercell out in front of this line right here. This thing does seem to be having some decent rotation with it. Pretty good rotation, actually. Let's go to COD meteorology. Is this the latest? Yes, it's the latest. All right, let's go switch radar sites to Green Bay. 2 rotations. You say that, I don't say that. Okay. He says there's 2 rotations. But I don't think so. Okay, let's go take a look at it. Storm relative mean velocity. All right, yeah, it says it's actually showing up right now. Rotation right here. 2 rotations. One right there. Here, I'm going to really have to make very small circles for this. You guys may not even be able to see these. One right there in that little smirk circle, and then there's one right there. 2 little rotations, so we need to watch out for those. Let's get this back up to 35. If I get a new computer, I'm getting an Epic Pen. But you can see this is the rotation of the cell right here. Here. Andrew, which one do you think is better? Base velocity, which looks, or everybody, which one do you think is better? Base velocity, which looks like this, or if I go over to storm relative mean velocity, which looks like this. Which one do you think? Let's ask Andrew this too. Let's see if he actually will answer. Still hasn't said anything. And remember, everybody, please tell me if you like my logo or not. I made this thing by myself. Did not use any sites that make logos. Storm relative mean. All right, Andrew likes storm relative mean, and so do I. So that's what we're going to use. Yeah, I think the storm relative mean really kind of shows it better. See, like we can really see good 2 areas of good circulation, one right there and then one over there. So yeah, we're going to use storm relative mean. I didn't even know about this velocity data until like today. I used to use the base, which the base kind of sucks. All right. It's so much. We can look at it. We can also look at hydrometer classification with the Green Bay radar. Storm also likely has hail with it. And then again, this is pretty far away from the radar site, so I have to keep an eye on that. Ooh, okay. Did they update this? I don't think so. This looks a little different. I'm not sure. Right, let's just leave that away. Okay, where are we going to go? That's Storm Prediction Center. Is this updated yet? Still, we have no tornado reports. All right, I think instead of using SPC storm reports, I'm going to use the filtered storm reports. Filtered storm reports. Okay, so we've actually had no tornado reports, and yeah, we're going to use unfiltered reports. All right. COD. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you can see that. Pretty far away from the radar. Other products, we can look at Ecotops. Vertical integrated liquid, which I forgot what that measures. Yeah, you can see the storm right here. And we are watching, I think it's a pretty good VIL. And we can also take a look at storm total rainfall. We only can look at this cell. So we're also going to go look at 1 hour rainfall. 1 inch in some areas. Wow, maybe even 1.25. It's a lot. Wonder if they're going to issue a tornado warning right there by Tomahawk, Wisconsin. to north of Wazoo. Now this is going into only the severe thunderstorm watch, so they may have to issue a tornado right now. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, is this going to get filtered, or is this going to get redone soon? When it's past 8 o'clock. Oh gosh, my data has to load. All right. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. Look at that right there. That is the storm we are watching. This one right here. We're with some rotation. Let's take a look and see if it's weakening or what it's doing. Yeah, there's some definitely some strong rotation right there. PDS tornado watch is a few tornadoes likely in watch text. There's a PDS tornado watch. I know there's a PDS severe thunderstorm watch. I think that's what you told me. But Andrew, is there there's a PDS tornado watch? I mean, this sure is not PDS right here. Let's go back to COD. PDS severe thunderstorm watch. Okay, so you just accidentally made a mistake. All right, but either way, that there could be a weak tornado on the ground right now in Wisconsin. There's enough rotation right now to possibly support a tornado. If you look right there in this individual supercell in front of the line, which is something you hear a lot in the winter. Hope the storm's out in front of the cold front line, which could put tornadoes in the ground. But this is not winter. This is a summertime cold front. 2 weak tornadoes. Yeah, there could be potentially 2 weak tornadoes if you like you can see a little bit of rotation right there and a little bit of rotation right next to that. So yeah, there could be some weak tornadoes. Nothing too bad with that storm right now. We'll have to keep an eye on that correlation coefficient. Nothing that catches my eye. Not like a big blue, not like a blob right there in blue. I mean, that would catch my eye. Ow. Let's take a look. What else should we look at? There's really nothing to look at right there. Let's take a look at the storm report so far. Okay, this has not been updated yet. Let's see if we can update it. No, not updated yet. No tornado reports so far today. Which is good, but I'm going to mute the mic real quick. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go in a quick second. I'm just going to put the radar right here. You guys can view the radar. I'll be back in, say, 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, I have to go shower. So I will be back pretty soon. I'll just mute the mic, and I will be back and continue covering. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry that took longer than expected, but I'm back here. Andrew, I don't know if he sent me anything or not. No, nothing from Andrew. David Schlotthauer is going live in about 20 minutes, but I'm already live, and I've been live for about the past 3 hours. But about 3 hours. At this point, but we see our supercell we've been watching is right here, 65 plus DBZs in that purple core. Let's get this loaded. Oh. This is updated. This is a second ago. Still no tornado reports. Filtered reports. We have a lot of wind reports, but we're using filtered reports now. Nothing still. Let's see. This is going to get updated. But I figured out I'm going to I'm the live stream at 9 unless there's a tornado warning of strong rotation. There's a tornado warning of weak rotation. I'm not going to continue it. I actually need to go to bed tonight. I have to get up early in the morning, but 9 Eastern Daylight Time, or 8 Central Daylight Time, 7 Mountain Time, wherever you live. No tornado warning still. And thank you to everybody for watching the live stream tonight. Let's try to get this thing up to, I don't know how much likes this have, but let's try to hit 5 likes. Let's try to hit 5 likes. Probably won't happen. But I think let's try to hit 5 likes. I think it's possible. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at the rotation on this. Let's see if it's strengthened at all when I've showered. It's weakened a lot while I've showered and showering. Okay, but look at that. Looks like there's some rotation right there. Maybe switching radar sites. Let me look at that. That looks like some rotation. Let's take a look. I can't figure out where it is, but there seems to be some rotation. Let's figure out where this is. Is it south of that little line? Wait, let's switch radars. Alright, so to the south of this line. That's base. I don't want base. I want storm relative. It's to the right down here. Yeah, that's where it is. We can go to super res velocity. Ooh, yeah, that's some strong rotation. Possible right there. And that thing has 110 miles per hour outbound or inbound. Right there, you see that little blue area? That is extremely strong. Winds going into the radar. But you also have some rotation. We'll have to see it, but I'm going to keep an eye on this storm. This storm could go tornado warning. There's a bunch of rotation in this line. But some of it's not strong. The one by Tomahawk has seemed to weaken a little bit. But we'll keep an eye on that storm right there. As we go through radar scans, I think it's strong rotation. Jeez. Let's get this off my screen. But let's take a look at storm reports. What the? Wait a second, my YouTube went away. Oh, right, well, I guess you guys can just see this. Let's get that pulled off. Let's get the, Let's get a storm prediction center. Let's, minimize this. No, we can't minimize this. What the heck? Yeah, I think I'm going to look at the damaging wind threat, and if it goes down to an enhanced threat, so I'll probably end the live stream soon. I mean, one's at 9 p.m. Let's go back to the radar site. Okay, where's the radar site? Right here. Okay, so that. Wait a second, I'm just gonna do something. I gotta go throw this one picture away real quick. Sorry I can't see you guys' comments. It's because this did something I didn't want it to do. Let's get YouTube and let's go to I don't even know if you guys are seeing what you're supposed to be seeing right now. I hope so. I mean, I want you guys to see like the radar. The good radar. That's what I mean. So I'm going to go view my own live stream and see if you guys are seeing what I want you to. Where am I even going? You guys are seeing my YouTube homepage. It's just great. Why is most of this? I don't even know why most of this stuff is in my homepage. Where is it? Library, maybe. David might have missed the tornadoes. All right, I guess I'll click on my own stuff. Okay, we get 2 likes, which is good. But you guys are not seeing what I want you to see. Great. Nice to know. Okay. So I guess we have to do it like this. Wait, no, we need to put it like this. Or you guys are never gonna see what I want you to see again. I'm about to end the live stream. I mean, David's gonna go live, and David pretty much he's gonna take all my viewers if I do have any viewers, because he does, he has better weather things. But I mean, he missed the tornadoes. So I don't know why. Yes, but yes, well, I know why he missed this. I think he has a job, but. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I'm kind of getting tired, but I think the tornado threat has gone down. If there's another tornado, if there's possibly a bad tornado on the ground, I'm going to start a new live stream. And so I hope you guys will have a good rest of your Friday evening. I'll be posting tomorrow. No live streams expected tomorrow. And yes, I hope you have a good Friday evening. And yes, peace out.